Imagine waking up one day with the unsettling realization that most of your decisions were never truly yours. Not the small ones, like what you ate for breakfast or what song you played on repeat, but the bigger ones, the opinions you hold, the people you trust, the things you desire, even the version of yourself you believe you chose to become. Now pause. Ask yourself something uncomfortable. How many of your thoughts are actually yours, and how many were planted? Because here's the paradox. You feel in control, completely. You believe your choices are rational, your preferences authentic, your judgments fair. And yet, at the same time, invisible forces are quietly shaping those very choices, bending them, nudging them, sometimes even hijacking them, without you ever noticing. You've felt it before. That strange moment when you agreed with someone, even though something inside you resisted. That impulse to buy something you didn't need, but suddenly felt like you did. That subtle pressure to behave a certain way in a group, even if it contradicted who you thought you were. Why does that happen? Why does your mind, your most personal, private space, sometimes feel like it's being influenced from the outside? Here's where it gets darker. What if this isn't accidental? What if people, knowingly or unknowingly, use psychological patterns against you every single day? Not just strangers, not just advertisers or politicians, but friends, colleagues, even the people closest to you. And the most dangerous part, it rarely looks like manipulation. It looks like normal conversation, like harmless advice, like social interaction. But beneath the surface, something else is happening. Something precise, predictable, and disturbingly effective. You see, the human brain is not designed for truth. It's designed for survival. It takes shortcuts. It relies on patterns. It fills in gaps. And those shortcuts, those patterns, they can be exploited. Easily. Think about this. Why do you trust confident people more, even when they're wrong? Why do you feel uneasy going against the crowd, even when the crowd is clearly mistaken? Why does repetition make something feel true, even when you know it might not be? These aren't random flaws. They are built-in features of your mind. And someone, somewhere, is always using them. Not necessarily in a dramatic, villainous way. Often it's subtle, almost invisible. A shift in tone, a carefully chosen word, a strategic pause, a suggestion placed at just the right moment. And suddenly, your resistance fades, your perspective shifts, your decision changes. But you don't notice it happening. You just feel like it was your idea. That's the real trick. The most powerful psychological influence doesn't feel like influence at all. It feels like you. So let's go deeper. If your thoughts can be shaped this easily, if your emotions can be triggered on command, if your behavior can be predicted and even controlled without your awareness, then what does free will really mean? Are you choosing your path, or are you walking down a road that was quietly built for you? And if that's true, if your mind is constantly being influenced by forces you don't even see, then the real question isn't whether manipulation exists. The real question is, how much of your life has already been shaped by it? Because once you start noticing it, you can't unsee it.